yesterday. Okay, the shit started today. Shit started today. Yesterday. The front of the house. They sitting around laughing. They sitting around. What is going on? You know, I was over there making biscuits, y'all, because if I was over there. And that's the thing too, right? So I'm not just, here's the thing. I'm not just talking a good game. I'm actually walking the game. I'm walking the game. I'm sorry. There's nothing else for me to say at this point. I can't speak to you. There's nothing else for me to say at this point. I'm sorry. If everything I've done at this point is not hitting a home run, I got to move on. I got to move on. I'm sorry. I've got to move on. And you know I know how to create a great team. You know I know how to create an amazing team. But I got the best of the best of the best in that kitchen. She ain't never had these boys like this in that kitchen, killing it like that. Ever. And so, it just, I don't know, man. It just becomes frustrating because it's like, you know, like even the refrigeration. You know, she's like, well, they're going to send the contract in 20 minutes. Ma'am, that's not good enough. We got $13,000 worth of food with nowhere to store it. Getting a contract in 20 minutes and washing your hands of the situation is by no means a solution. It's not. Like, luckily, I know how to make some shit happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to luckily, I'm able to call the guy because his number is in the signature. I'm able to get on the phone with him and press and say, sir, I need you to understand. This is not a matter of getting a quote. I don't care what you charge. I have an American Express. We need it ASAP. How fast? I needed it 12 hours ago. This should have been solution 2 weeks ago. How fast can you give me this freezer? How fast? He said, well, once you sign the contract, we call the yard. The shit shows up at 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it shows up. At 7 o'clock, when I rolled up from rolling biscuits, it wasn't even on. You mean to tell me this thing has been sitting here for 3 hours? 3 hours? And nothing. For 3 hours, you've known how urgent this was. And it's nothing? And it was like, well, we needed the cord, and the cord we needed to get, and da-da-da-da-da. Now, when I was on the phone with the guy, Chris is his name. We was texting. Chris said, well, we need the female cord. Chris, I know sauces. I know how to dice an onion, my dude. I don't know shit about a cord. I need a model number. I need a link, right? So Chris sent me the link to the cord. Ended up being the wrong cord, but that's what he sent me. I sent it to DeAndre. DeAndre went and go picked it up, right? Then we got the cord. Then it was the right cord, but it wouldn't fit. It was too short or something. Then, okay, so we had the generator, and luckily somebody else had a generator that we was able to use. I mean, it's just, why is this not a solution? You know, so I'm rushing in, and I'm sorry, at one point, and I know I said this, and you, Lord, just got to deal with me on this later on. I walked in and I said, in front of everybody, whoever could hear me, I said, at this point, this is the 11th hour. I have no more room for excuses. None. Either get me a solution or get out of my way so I can find one. That's what I said yesterday. And people were like, whoa. Yeah, because at this point, there's no reason I'm over here. I'm sorry. Let me get myself together. Child, my pressure finna rise up. Okay? Hold on 1 second. My pressure I'm about to upset myself. Hold on, let me catch my breath real fast. Okay, let me catch my breath. Hold the line for one moment. Shit. Yeah, I did snap. Juwan, I swear to God, I didn't want to do that, man. It's not the kind of guy I am, and you know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that kind of guy, but it's like, at a certain point, it's like, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, are we going to do this for real or no? What are we doing? I don't know. It was tough, man. It was tough. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, but it was tough. It was tough. No, we did a fantastic job, even with the meltdown. That was intentional. We know it'll never happen again. We know what to do. You got to do that as a leader. Let them fail so they can learn from that and grow. So, I'm eating my plate and soaking my feet. Shut up. Thank you for your help, Jeremy, too. I appreciate it. For real. Man, please. I mean, y'all, not even the bartender. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about it, and it's really pissing me off. Not even the bartender. What the fuck we was going to do if Corey Brim hadn't shown up? Corey came down on his own dime. Corey would not even let me. I wanted to buy him a plane ticket. He wouldn't even let me. He literally came down on his own dime. On his own dime. He flew here this morning. And he busy. He got events. Super Bowls. Corey, he always doing something. On his own dime. What would have happened? No, I'm not asking anything. At this point, it's going to be what it's going to be. Yeah, at this point, it's going to be what it's going to be. I've done what I needed to do. Right? I've done what I needed to do. I have prepped. I have done the things that it's it. This is it. I'm done. I'm not having any more conversations. It's best. I'm a Capricorn. What's the use of having a conversation if no change is ever going to happen? What's the use of observing all of this, I think? Do I think it's because she rented versus partnering? Even still. I mean, it's just so, I don't know. Yeah, Corey's great at what he does. Corey can do anything. Corey Brim is amazing. Jeremy is amazing. That's why I'm fucking business partners with him, because they fucking outstanding. And y'all hate him. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all hate me. So it's like, it's perfect. We're a match made in heaven.